On that special game day, who did you think was your favorite player? Jalen Brunson's moment to shine will undoubtedly open many people's eyes. Is he the NBA's new face? Is it possible for the Knicks to succeed without him? Let's dive into it. Jalen Brunson has proven himself to be a rising star in the NBA in his first season with the Big Apple. In the 2022-23 season, Brunson averaged a career-high 24 points per game, 6.2 assists per game, and an outstanding 41.6% three-point shooting accuracy. His play has been nothing short of extraordinary. Jalen Brunson's journey to NBA stardom has been a steady climb, starting from his roots in New Brunswick, New Jersey, where he was born on August 31st, 1996. Growing up in a family deeply rooted in basketball, with his father Rick Brunson being a former NBA player, Jalen was introduced to the game at a young age. However, life wasn't always stable for the Brunson family due to Rick's career as a journeyman in the NBA. They moved around 7 times before finding a permanent home in Lincolnshire, Illinois in 2010. It was here that Jalen honed his skills and played for Stevenson High School, where he led his team to a state championship victory during his high school years. Jalen's dedication to basketball was evident early on, with him emulating the ritual he saw in his family's household since he was just 2 years old. His passion and talent led him to being recognized as a 5-star recruit and the Illinois Gatorade Player of the Year in 2014. Scout.com even ranked him as the nation's best point guard during his junior year. Representing Team USA in prestigious events like the Jordan Brand Classic, the McDonald's All-American Boys Game, and the Nike Hoop Summit further solidified Jalen's status as one of the best players in the game. He continued to excel in his senior year, winning the Illinois Gatorade Player of the Year award again, and being named Illinois' Mr. Basketball. Despite receiving numerous college offers, Jalen chose to commit to Villanova, where he made an immediate impact as a freshman, earning unanimous recognition on the Big East All-Freshman team. His stellar performances continued into his sophomore and junior years, where he achieved consensus first-team All-American status and led Villanova to their second NCAA championship in 3 years. During his time at Villanova, Jalen's skills on the court earned him accolades such as being selected as a National Player of the Year and a first-team consensus All-American in 2018. Despite these achievements, Jalen's NBA draft entry didn't position him as an immediate star. He was drafted by the Dallas Mavericks with the 33rd overall pick in the 2018 NBA draft in the early second round. Entering the league, Jalen faced the challenge of playing alongside established stars like Luka Doncic. Despite this, he persevered and worked hard to improve himself on the court. While his early years in the NBA were marked by adjusting to the professional level and adapting to the presence of players like Doncic, Jalen continued to improve and showcase his skills. Jalen Brunson's journey from his early beginnings in New Jersey to becoming a lead guard in the NBA has been characterized by perseverance, dedication, and a relentless pursuit of excellence. Despite facing challenges along the way, Jalen's passion for the game and his unwavering work ethic have propelled him to success both on and off the court. Brunson and the Dallas Mavericks reached a deal on a 4-year deal with a 3-year guarantee. In October 2018, he made his NBA debut against the Phoenix Suns, finishing with 3 points, 1 assist, and 1 rebound. Brunson had a chance to showcase his abilities against the Philadelphia 76ers because teammates Devin Harris and JJ Barea were out. With his first career double-double of 13 points, 11 rebounds, and 8 assists, he finished that game. Despite averaging career high in points, rebounds, and assists during the 2020-21 season, Brunson came in 4th in the NBA's 6th Man of the Year award voting. The 2021-22 Mavericks season was a success for Brunson. Not only did Brunson win his first NBA Player of the Month award, he was also chosen as the NBA Eastern Conference Player of the Month for February 2023. However, Jalen's quest for consistency propelled him to a prominent position in the starting lineup of the Mavericks during his 4th season of play. He demonstrated his abilities during a 10-game span when important players were out due to injuries and COVID protocols, averaging an amazing 16.3 points per game. When Doncic missed the first 3 games of the 2022 playoffs, Jalen's career took a significant turn. With an aggressive scoring mentality, Jalen exceeded his prior scoring records and guided the Mavericks to the Western Conference Finals. His remarkable playoff performance attracted the interest of other teams, and he signed a $104 million 4-year contract with the New York Knicks on the 12th of July 2022. Despite doubts of how well he had fit into the dynamics of the team, Jalen quickly allayed these worries during his rookie campaign with the Knicks by displaying his versatility outside of systems and rising to stardom. And when he was signed with the Knicks, he sure as hell showed off his skills. He was like a superhero in his first 20 games with them, averaging 21.8 points and dishing out 6.7 assists per game. Along with being incredibly accurate, he made almost half his shots. Admirers were utterly enamored with Brunson. They seemed to have fallen deeply in love with him as they witnessed him bring the Knicks point guard position back to life. This has been a long time coming. Not only was he skilled at orchestrating the offense, but he was also a potent scorer. Slick moves, deft fakes, gracious pivots, skillful floaters, graceful fadeaways, and smooth layups were all part of his arsenal of tricks. In essence, he was the team's go-to scorer when they needed him most. Alongside Julius Randle, Brunson played a pivotal role in leading the Knicks to an incredible 47 victories in 82 regular season games. It was a big deal that they even secured the 5th seed in the playoffs. Not only did Brunson shine, but he practically radiated. He was instrumental in sustaining the Knicks' offensive success and guiding them to the second round of the playoffs. Even though they were not winners, Brunson's influence was clear. He ensured they fought till the very end, acting as their guardian angel on the court. However, despite Brunson's comeback, the Knicks lost their most recent game against the Indiana Pacers. Both teams struggled early on in what was an extremely difficult defeat at Madison Square Garden. The Pacers were able to make all of their shots, while the Knicks struggled to get off to a good start. In spite of this, the Pacers' errors and some excellent free throw shooting from Brunson allowed the Knicks to maintain a close lead throughout the opening quarter. The Knicks had their ups and downs in the game. There were times when they looked really good, like when Alec Burks made some threes and the crowd went wild. However, they also experienced some moments of annoyance, particularly in defense. The Pacers kept putting up big shots, forcing coach Tom Thibodeau to call timeouts in an attempt to get the team to respond. Despite Brunson's impressive performance, the other players on the team were unable to establish a rhythm. Ultimately, the Pacers proved to be too formidable to overcome. They had a great shooting performance, making 60% of their shots, including almost half of their three-pointers. They were led by Miles Turner, who scored a game-high 23 points. Despite scoring an incredible 39 points himself, Brunson gave the Knicks his all, but it was insufficient. The Knicks had room to grow and learn from their defeat at the hands of the Pacers. In a 139-122 victory over the Phoenix Suns recently, Jalen Brunson of the New York Knicks put on an outstanding display, making all 9 of his three-point attempts and scoring a career-high 50 points. Notably, he became the only player in the NBA history to achieve this feat, joining the select company of Ben Gordon and Lateral Sprewell. As the first NBA player to score 50 points or more in a game and make at least 8 three-pointers, Brunson stands out even more. With 48 points, Brunson surpassed his previous career high, which he had set in March against the Cleveland Cavaliers. With an outstanding 46% three-point shooting accuracy and an average of 25.6 points per game this season, the point guard is performing admirably. The Knicks can still win despite this loss. They have a promising future ahead of them with Brunson leading the way. They may make mistakes from time to time, but as long as they keep putting in effort and growing from them, they'll undoubtedly be a formidable force. Who knows, they might actually make a splash in the playoffs the next time around, thanks to Brunson's talent and leadership. So Knicks supporters, never give up. The best is not yet upon us. Please share your opinions on this in the comments section below. And for all the latest basketball news, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.